Welcome to my channel. I am Isis. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to know when I post. As you can tell by the title, I will be showing you guys how to start your own series or Sims for a film, whatever you desire to do in the future. I'm going to show you all the steps that I follow to make mine come true. So the things that we're going to be going over is writing your script, getting the characters, deciding if you want it to be a voiceover or not, the setup, planning the outfits, the bills, and then we're going to also get into filming everything together. So yes, I'm not going to tell you what steps to do first. You can do whatever works best for you. I'm going to do what works best for me, and you just follow whatever works best for you. At the end of the day, just make sure all the steps are done and you'll be perfectly fine. So first, I'm going to start off with my characters. For me, I always do my characters before I do anything. I decide if I already have the idea of what I want my show to be about, my show or my film to be about. I'm going to say show because I already have a Sims 4 show, so I'm going to refer it to a Sims 4 show. So I already know what my Sims 4 show was going to be about as far as impact. This is my first Sims 4 series on my channel. Go check it out if you haven't. But I already knew what it was going to be about. I knew I wanted 5 female Sims, and I knew that they all was going to be successful women. So I decided to do the characters first. I decided to go into cast and make all 5 prior to me even writing the script, prior to me even thinking about where this storyline was going to go. I didn't know what the storyline was going to go to. I just knew that I was going to have 5 Sims. Once I got the 5 Sims, I made up the names, figured out what I want their names to be, figured out what I want their age to be, figured out what I wanted their occupations to be. Once I figured that out, then I decided how was all these Sims connected. So for me, I wrote down what Sim was going to be into it with what Sim was not going to like this Sim, and write out what the conflict was going to be. Once I figured out what Sims were going to have conflict with what Sims and how everything was going to play out, I decided to move on to the script. Now, as far as the script go, if you write a film, I feel like a film and a series is 2 separate things. So I haven't wrote a film yet, technically, so I can't really speak on it. But I know if I was to start a film, I will write out the whole film before I even start anything, because you need to know step by step what the whole movie is going to be about. But if you do a Sims 4 series, you could do the episodes. You could write the scripts day by day. Like for me, I wrote episode 1 after I made the characters, after I figured out what I wanted the characters to do. That's when I moved on to episode 1 of writing the script. I wrote the episode 1 script in like a day, if I believe. Writing scripts can be kind of tricky, can be kind of hard, because as you're writing, you do assume that it's going to be longer, but once you start filming, you realize that it's not. My intent was to write a script long enough for it to be 30 minutes. But once you start recording and once you start editing, you start realizing, okay, this is not going to come out to 30 minutes. So don't always, if you want a longer episode, you have to write a longer script. So like I said before, when I was writing the script for the impact, I write my scripts as I go. So I might write a script, and then once that episode drop, I'll probably write the script after episode 2, and then write episode 3 after episode 2. Like I go day by day. But as far as a film, I suggest you write that whole script before you even start anything, because that's a movie. You need to know everything in total. So yeah, as far as the script goes, I do put I will show you guys what I put. Actually, if I find one of my scripts, I do put out like an outline of what I want the episode to be about. So for instance, let's say referring to one of my Sims in Impact, I'll say like one of the scenes, it'll be like Ivy talking to Ashley about their beef between each other, and then the next bulletin would be like Tiana is meeting up with her label and discussing where her career is going to go, and then the next thing is going to be Lala, Ashley, and Jax meeting at her house to discuss all the drama that has happened. Like I make sure I write a bulletin. I make sure I write out an outline of what I actually want the episode to be about, and that gives me a guide to write the script. So that's what I'll do. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, so for instance, this was episode, I want to say 2. This was episode 2 of my Impact Vegas. So as y'all can tell, I have the little bulletin points where I have the outline of what I want this series to be about. So the first bulletin says Tiana's in the car having a conversation with her sister, which you guys will see if you watch episode 2. That is the opening scene. Tiana is in the car talking to her sister. Then the next scene is Tiana and Ivy having a conversation at her shop. That was the next scene. So I have like each scene mapped out so I can know what the script was going to be about. And then I even have it to where what scene would be the last scene, and then I would put the end or whatever. So you could do that, and then I'll have Then I'll always have, like, if you start off with episode 1, you don't need a recap. But if you have an episode 2, I always do a recap, because that's what they do in TV shows. They always give you a recap of what the last episode was about. So I put recap, and then I say scene 1, Tiana driving, and then it'll have, like, the characters talking. Like Brooklyn says, so how do you feel about what happened last night? Then Tiana say, I mean, it is what it is. Brooklyn says, I can't believe she did that, SHIT. She had the boss to do that at Ivy's event, but not admit when she's wrong. And I even have Tiana's confession. I separate Tiana's confession and Tiana talking to someone, so I can know which one is the confession and which one is her talking to someone personally. So that's how I write my scripts. If you guys, want to go by based off of that, like have like an outline of what you want the episode to be about to give you a guide to write the script, I suggest you do that. But it all matters what works for you. So if you find a different way to help write a script easier for you, you do that. Do whatever works for you. Okay. So the 2 things we have so far is have the characters and have the script. Have the characters and have the script. If you want to write the script first before you do the characters, you can do that. If you want to have the character first and write the scripts next, you can do that. I do suggest you already have something between those 2 already done, so you can have a guide on where to do next. So yeah, next step is a little quick. We're not going to be sitting here that long on this step. The next step I would say is you need to decide if you want it to be a voiceover or not. When I used to see Sims for, like, series or whatever on YouTube, they were always reading, and I have no problem with the reading. And they was always reading. But now that I have my own series, I think I like voiceovers better, because it allows you to not only have to not focus on reading, but also you could just enjoy the content without having to, like, oh my goodness, let me hurry up and read so I can see what happened next. So it all works for you. If you want it to be a voiceover or not, you need to decide if you want that to happen. If you do want it to be a voiceover, there is a website where you can hold a casting call. It is called Casting Call Club something, I think. I'll have it going across the screen so you guys can see. You make an account, and you'll make an account. You will also make the project of whatever you doing your Sims 4 series with, and you'll also have each character so people can audition for that character they want to audition for. I will also say do a trailer on your YouTube channel so you can promote your casting call, because most people not just gonna know. Like I said, I put it on my community post first before I made a casting call. But I already had a good amount of subscribers, so some of my subscribers watch my community posts. But I feel like you putting a video on your YouTube channel let you reach out to more people to also participate in the casting call. So decide what you want. You want it to be a voiceover, or you want it to just be strictly reading. It all depends. I know some people like the reading better. I know some people like the voiceover better. To me, I honestly don't care. I would do either or, but I do prefer a voiceover more, but it really doesn't matter. Now we need to move up to the setups now. So as far as the setups go, only thing I have for the setups is I have to plan the outfits and buildings. So what I mean by that is, like, you already have the scripts, you already have the characters. I have outfits by events. So what I mean by that is I have all my characters, and I have like what they need an outfit for. So for my Sims 4 Impact series, I have to give everybody an outfit for different scenes, because I mean that's how it is in reality shows or in movies. They're not going to be wearing the same outfit the entire show or the entire movie. So I have to give them outfits for each scene that they are in that is different. So for instance, I have a list of all my Impact characters, and they all have different things that they need outfit changes for. So for Lala, she needed a confessional outfit, and she needed a chill fit and a dress up outfit. And for Jack, she also needed a confessional. She needed a fit for Lala's house, and then she needed a fire fit for the fashion show. And then for Ivy, she had a confessional fit. She needed a fit for when she talked to Tiana. She needed a fit for when she talked to Lala. She needed a fit for when she went on a date. So make sure you have a fit for each scene. I recommend you like writing down how many outfits each character need for what scene, because it works out better. I'm a visual learner, so it's better for me to write things out rather than me trying to memorize, oh, what do this person need? So I just write things out. Also, as far as builds go, if you have a scene where it's a house scene, or if it's a park scene, or if it's like a caf, like they at the cafe or something getting coffee, I suggest you already have that build ready before you start filming, so you won't have to be rushing back. So I always have my Sims outfits already planned out, and I always have the builds ready before I start filming. So once you go down, like right here, I needed 3 builds for this episode that I did. This was episode 2, I think. Yeah, this was episode 2. So I needed 3 builds for episode 2. I needed a runway build, I needed a park build, and I also needed a build for Ashley's house. So if you have a scene where you need, like I told y'all, you need something, I suggest you already have that build done and ready, so you don't have to worry about none of that. Just have everything out the way so you can go straight to filming and not have to worry about all this unnecessary stuff. So I suggest you do that as well. Now that it's time for filming, okay, so I know a lot of you guys probably don't know about Andrew Pose Player. I suggest you download that mod. I'll have the mod go across the screen or whatever, and I'll probably even have it linked in my description below so you guys can go download it. But you need that in order to do any animations and any poses in The Sims 4. You need to download that mod before you do anything else. For example, I'm using Simone from my Cherish LP and Isaiah that she used to date or whatever. So for instance, let me go ahead and it depends on what the scene is about. If it's a scene with just one sim, you could just use one sim. But if it's a scene for 2 sims, I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So as far as for Simone, we're going to only use one animation. Let's pretend like she's on her phone or something. And in order to do that, you also need to go to your you also need to go to cast and add a phone in her hand in order for it to show up when she texts. I'm not gonna do all that, but that's what you need to do. A lot of these animations have accessories that you need to add in order for it to look right in game. So we're gonna go ahead and you also need wicked whims too. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna click your sim that you want the animation to be on, and you're gonna click wicked whims icon, and then you're gonna click the pose. So you should already have poses in your game. I will list a few of the creators that I use. A lot of these creators strictly only do animations, so I will show you guys that. So you're going to scroll until you find an animation. Like, let me see. Let's do a dancing one. Now let's just do a singing one. We're going to do the Stevenstudios Break My Soul lip sync. And you're just going to click it. And then your sim going to automatically do it once I press play. So once I press play, your sim's going to automatically disappear and do that animation. And now she's doing that animation. So this is what it looks like, her lip singing or whatever, which is so cute. Also, another thing you can also do is like, if like you see how she's turned to the side and you like, oh man, I probably should have faced her forward. You can click on her again. And you could click Wicked Whims, and then you could click Actions right here and click Enable Position. And once you do that, it allows you to turn your sims, rotate them, bring them up, bring them down. So since we want to turn her, we're going to click this and just keep turning her until we get to the position we want. I wanted her to face forward, so that's what we're going to do. If you have a sim who's taller than your sim, because I know a lot of people have like the height slider thing in their game. If you have a sim who's taller than one sim, you can raise that sim up to be the same height or whatever. It all depends on what works for you. And then once you're done with the positioning them, you can just click this little pinkish ball and just click disable, and it'll disappear. And then it'll turn back into, and it won't interfere with them doing the animations at all. It's perfectly cute. Like, so cute. Now let me show you guys what it looks like with 2. So in order to have 2, you have to put 2 little teleporters together. So let me show you guys how to do that. Okay, so you need the Sims 4 teleporter right here. It doesn't cost anything. It's $0, and it looks like this. And it depends on how you want your sim. Like, if you want them to face forward, then that's what it look like. If you want it to face sideways, you can rotate it whatever you like to your desire. But you just click twice to place 2. So 1, 2, and that way you're able to teleport 2 sims in that same teleporter thing. So let me go ahead and have her stop doing what she's doing. You're gonna click her again, and you're gonna click stop posing, and she's gonna stop posing and doing what she was doing. Now let me teleport her in 1. You gotta click on the teleporter and click teleport sim here. Click the sim you want to teleport, and also click again. And if your sim is not in the same location or same area as your sim, you can summon them there. So I'm gonna summon in Isaiah. I had deleted him because he was in the way and he was annoying. So I'm gonna summon Isaiah. Actually, let me see, where is he at? Here we go. So I'm gonna summon him and bring him here, and it's gonna automatically bring him here. Boom. So they're gonna be on top of each other. So you're gonna click on whatever scene you want to do first. So we're gonna do Isaiah, and we're gonna find like a, I guess like a kissing animation first, I guess. So we're gonna click Wicked Williams pose, and I have to find a kissing animation with two couples. Well, probably not. Okay, are they standing up for this? No, they on the bed. Well, I probably should put them on the bed, actually. Let me do the bed one so I can show y'all what it looks like on the bed. Actually, that'd probably be cute. Okay, now let me teleport them on the bed now, because I think I wanted to do that bed animation. That probably been cute. So let me go ahead and teleport them, and I'm gonna turn my camera so I can see them better. And then we're gonna click on Isaiah first. We're gonna click on Wicked Williams pose, and we're gonna go to that kiss that was on the bed. I think it was right here, kissing animation. And it's always an A and a B, or it probably say male or female. So this is the one I need to click on. You need to figure out which one you need to click on, and then I need to click on her and do the same thing and just do A. And you press play. Then they do it together. That is so freaking cute. We love that. So now that we got that animation, y'all see that it's like you can still see the headline effects. So if you guys don't know how to do the headline effects, how to turn it off and on, I suggest you click Control-Shift-C all at once, and you type in headline effects off. And it'll get rid of the sim icon, whatever you want to call it, sim diamond, sim whatever, I don't know. And it'll get rid of it or whatever, and it'll let you not have to worry about nothing popping up in your Sims 4 film or Sims 4 series. So this is what it looks like. They're kissing, so freaking cute. Now it's time to do the angles. So as far as the angles go, I guess it all depends on how you want your sim to be, but I like to get all angles. So for instance, I'll probably get an angle from right here, and I'll probably even show you guys the different angles at the end. So you click tab, and you can also click on your keyboard the Q to go down, and Q to go down, E to go up, W to go forward, S to go back, A to go sideways, and D to go sideways. So it all depends on how you want to do, but you're gonna click tab, or you can use your arrows on your thing, but it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go down, right, and you click the screen to make it stay. And then in order to have like your thing to move or whatever, I'll show you guys. In order to like have it go from one angle to another, you have to set it. So in order to set it, you have to use Control, and you can only go through 5 through 9. So you can use Control. So I'm gonna do Control 5, and that's gonna set this angle right here. Then I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna move it a little because I kind of don't like that. And I'm gonna use Control 6 to set that one. So this is how it'll look. So Control 5 is down because I set that one prior. So this is where it's going to start from, and then 6, you hold it down and it can go to the next thing. You can either hold it down or tap it. It really doesn't matter. I feel like holding it down makes it go smoother than tapping because it moves super fast. So it all depends on what works for you. And then I also get other angles. Like once I got that angle, I'm gonna move and do this angle. I'm gonna set Control 7, and then I'm gonna also go down, and I'm gonna do Control 8. So let me go ahead and go back to 5. Press play. You can press play by clicking the 0 or this little apostrophe by 1 or whatever. So I always click that. Press play. 6 going up. Boom. Once you record that, you can go to your 7. get that scene right there with them kissing. Start, because it always restarts over, so you can get that scene right there with them kissing, and then you can go down. That looked bad, so you just go back up and keep doing it. Maybe I need to back up to do that. Okay, so there we go. Okay, let's do that one. So I'm gonna wait till the animation start over again. And then I feel like this is the part that I need to be going in. I'm gonna hold 7 down to zoom in while they kissing. And that's how it looks. So freaking cute. And you just keep redoing it with all the animations. Honestly, y'all, doing Sims 4 series and doing the Sims 4 film takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, because you got to keep doing that with different animations. As far as the talking one, let me see if I can do a different one. Let's do a different one. Hopefully I can do one with them sitting down on the bed somewhere. Let me see. Let's do the chit chat one. Okay, let's do this one right here. So okay, I have to do the left. We're gonna do left, and we're gonna do this one so she won't talk, and then we're gonna do the right for him, so he talks to her. And we're gonna click play, and they're going. And you see how they bunched up together? Mind you, you can move them, y'all. You can move them. When I switched the thing, it made them be all together, but you can move them with the position thing to get them to where you want them to be. I want him to be on this side, so I stopped that, and I want her to be over just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna move her over this way. Boom. It fixed that problem. So don't be like, oh my goodness, I gotta start over. No, you could just move them with the little positioning thing. And now he's talking. So as far as talking go, you can also do this. So I always do tab. I try to get close to my sim that's talking, but because I freaking have the freaking G shade on me, reshade on, it kind of makes it look weird. But if you don't have reshade, this is what it'll look like. But you just got to figure out how to finesse to where it doesn't look weird. So let me show you guys till I figure out. Oh, it looks so dry without reshade. Hang on. And you can also reset again. So I can do Control 5, and then I can slide over, and then I can do Control 6. So I can go back to 5, do a film right here, do a scene right here, record a scene with him talking from this angle, and then hold it down, and it moves slow, and it can show from her angle. So that's all you need to do. I suggest you hold down the keys. I feel like holding down the keys is better. This is what it looks like when you just click it. It go fast, but when you hold down the keys, it makes it go smoother and makes everything look right. So yeah, that's how you film a Sims 4 series. Like I told you guys, it's going to take time. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's your first time. You just found out the animations you need. An easier way to do a Sims 4 series for me is I write down all the animations that I'm going to need on a piece of paper, so I can know what animation is going to be for what. So if I have a scene where 2 Sims are sitting on the bed talking, I'm going to write down on a piece of paper an animation with a bed animation. I will put that creator's name on the side so I can know which animation I'm gonna use for that scene, if it make it easier, because having a lot of animations in your game can be kind of like time consuming, because you're literally scrolling through all these animations trying to find the best one. So I suggest you go through all these, figure out which ones you're gonna need and what scene, write them down on a piece of paper so it can make it go quicker. And yeah, but that right there, guys, is how you do a Sims 4 series, guys. I hope this was very helpful. I'm not really that good at explaining. I had to watch videos, and I also had to learn on my own how to do certain things. So yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell when I post. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. It means so much to me, and I am forever grateful. See y'all in the next video. Bye.